Hey guys, what's going on? It's Blade again from Car Audio Security, and today it's episode 2 of the CAS shop build. Today's episode we're going to be nice and sensible. We're going to basically do a complete check over of the car before we do any modifications to it. So the main thing we need to do is just make sure we've not bought a lemon, as we keep saying. First of all, we're going to give this thing a wash because this is filthy, as you can see. It's been sat around for a couple of weeks. It's been raining, there's loads of dust all in the air, so it needs a good clean, and then I can assess the paintwork underneath. Once that's done, we're going to get it in the workshop and get it up on the ramp. Me and Palm are going to be looking underneath to give it a kind of an appraisal underneath, make sure there's no major rust or anything that we need to worry about. Fingers crossed, and then we can get modifying. But first of all, let's get this thing clean. Right, so I've given it a quick clean. It's looking a bit more shiny than it did before, that's for sure. But I need someone to have a look over it, someone with an eagle eye. That person I know is going to be Palm. So Palm, do you want to have a quick look? What's going on?
What's happening? All right.
What do you reckon?
What's happening, guys? What's the mileage on it?
99,000. Just ticked over. 99.
Don't drive it because you don't want to hit those triple digits. Right. So the problem I foresee with these cars is they were really popular amongst boy racers.
Yeah.
So almost all of them have been ragged.
Yeah.
Who did you buy this off?
This was actually bought from a gentleman in Welland City.
Okay.
He actually races Civics. He runs them on like a cup car.
Okay.
So this was like his daily driver.
Okay.
And then he actually has like a race spec Civic that he takes out on track.
Okay. So it's safe to say he knows his stuff.
Yes.
About
he does all the mechanical stuff.
Type Rs.
That's it. Yeah.
So we can assume that it's been well looked after.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, let's start with the exterior. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been through a few car washes, hasn't it?
Yeah. It is definitely like swell city at the moment.
Oh wow.
So I think that needs addressing.
But nothing a day in the bay with Maguires can't sort out, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can definitely get that sorted.
Okay. I can also, the headlights have gone a bit dull, but that's quite popular on these.
Yeah,
that's a common issue.
It's not too bad to get these back up and running quite nicely.
Cool.
So
it's got a couple of minor bumper scuffs, bit of paint cracking on the bumper here.
Yeah.
But you know, age related.
Yeah.
A few stone chips, 99,000 miles. It's all kind of
nearly 20 years old. So
and it ties in with the mileage quite nicely, right?
Yeah.
You got a bit of paint blistering here. Looks like it's had a previous repair on it.
Yeah, it does look like it. So I think the paint's reacted to something when it's been repaired at some point. So we'll have to get that looked at, I think.
Cool. Oh, rear arches look solid. I've seen a lot of these where the rear arches have just perished away.
Yeah, they've got carpeted rear arch liners. So they're carpeted.
Oh, cool.
They collect moisture and then they just rot, basically.
I guess that's why newer cars now, they use plastic arch liners rather than
they've got plastic
line.
in the front. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why they did it. But yeah. It cleans up well. Yeah,
no, it's come out well. And definitely after it might need a 3-stage polish actually. It should come up really well.
Yeah.
Oh, got a bit of, I spoke too soon about the rear arches.
Yeah.
So got a bit of rust on this rear arch, but hasn't gone through. It's just surface rust, so we can address that quite easily. Considering the age of the car and the mileage and all the swells in it, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because you got to take into with the Merc. When we did the Merc, when I tire kicked the Merc, I didn't take into consideration the age and the mileage and all that. But if I take that all into consideration on this is actually it's quite a tidy car. So I will score it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
In the middle, that's
there we go. Again, under the bonnet, bit of a steam clean under the bonnet.
Yeah, I've not touched under here, to be fair.
Does it need a service or anything like that?
Yeah, we're going to give it a service. I don't think it really needs one, but I just want, because I'm sure the guy done it before.
Okay.
It's not stamped in the book.
Right. Well, for peace of mind, we'll just do it anyway, so we know that it's got fresh plugs, fresh filters, fresh oil in it.
That's right. Yeah.
There's no sludge in there. That's cool.
When the
oil and water mix.
coolant mixes with the oil, and it goes like almost like peanut butter.
Most of the time, it means either the car's probably been sitting around, but some of the time it can mean blown head gasket. So if this was jet washed and it looked really presentable, do you know what? I'd probably give that a 9.5, 10 out of 10, because it looks like it's going to come up a treat. That.
Yeah. Only thing is, it's just missing. There's basically a cover that sits over here.
Oh, okay.
Which we can get hold of them. There's a little cover that sits over there, just to kind of make that look a bit tidier.
Yeah, get that. Then you've got a complete. It's all complete, isn't it?
That's it.
So yeah. So that's very tidy. Oh, well, it's got parcel shelf. It's in good nick. It's got the original carpet. Boot light works and all. Oh, it's even got the spare and the jack and the toolkit.
Yep.
Wow.
All there.
And there's no signs of any rust or anything in the floor pan.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all good, mate. Awesome. I think we bought a pretty decent, clean vehicle here.
Top half is pretty good. I'm just hoping the bottom half is good.
Well, we'll find that out in a minute. Happy with that?
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, before we jump in, brake pads. They both look 80% worn, so we'll get the brake pads done as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, let's check out the interior. Do you know what? I'm not, mate. Seriously, up there. Why couldn't they just have it normally down?
Honestly, when you drive it, it just makes sense. It's right there, ready to go. You ain't got to. You're not down here going.
Put the clutch down. That's actually quite a. That's quite a nice gear change. That
notchiness.
Yeah, and the ratios are quite close as well. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And it comes with the white dials. That doesn't come on the normal one, does it?
No. So yeah, that's Type R special white dials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get the little Type R symbol here.
And what's this number here?
That's basically the build number.
The build number for this particular car.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you like the seats? I love these seats.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're nice. They're not too tight on you, but at the same time,
they're really comfy.
You can tell they're going to hold you as well.
That's it.
Mate, this is all right. Look, a few cosmetic bits here. Obviously, the gear knobs. So who's ever owned this obviously had a ring.
They're married, definitely.
Yeah.
There's just that as well.
Again,
that's a shame, really.
That's a mileage thing.
Yeah.
I almost think we might be able to do something with that, but I think because the thing you have is like, if this was to look brand new, it would almost look like, oh, have you clocked this car back or something?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why have you had to do that? So I would almost just leave that. But you know what? It's clean, it's tidy. It actually looks like it's been looked after, to be honest with you.
Has.
Otherwise, normally you see bits hanging off and like scratches everywhere, broken bits, and so yeah, that's really good. Nice one. Well, 11 cars later, I'm not surprised. Let's get it on the ramp, and I guarantee we're going to find a few gremlins under. I bet you any money we're going to find some gremlins under.
Well, I think it's likely. It's likely. Let's get it on.
All right, let's get it on the ramp. Tell you what, another telltale sign that someone's cared for a car is when it comes with top quality tyres. This has got Michelin Pilot Sports on it.
All the way around, yeah.
Wow.
That's the first thing I spotted when I went to see the car.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
But mind you, you said he is a kind of like a track guy, so
he's going to appreciate
surprised.
Good tyres.
Yeah. Right, should we go front to back?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Well, by looking at it, it's just over the years surface rust, to be honest.
Yeah, not even that bad, to be honest.
It's not. Wow.
No oil leaks.
No oil leaks, no water leaks.
Nothing. Completely bone dry under there.
Look, the seals are really good as well.
Yeah, a little bit crummy.
But mate, after 20 years, you're going to get that.
Yeah, they're not bad at all, to be honest. These are the main things that goes, the inner and the outer seal. That's what goes.
I was a lot more worse for wear by the time I was 20. So yeah, that's all good. No major rust. Still got the sports cat.
I think, that's an aftermarket sports cat.
Wow. Okay.
Then go into
But the actual rest of the exhaust is
all stock.
Is all stock.
Really small. Oh.
And it's all intact as well.
Yeah. I think it's blowing through here slightly actually.
Oh, you can see it's bent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we can address that. That's not a major issue. So, again, it's a little bit crumbly, but it's not gone through. It's just, again, it's just surface.
Yeah. That's probably the worst part. These two rear ends, these are probably the worst kind of, it's just little crummy.
JDM cars through and through, all surface rust, like mad.
Yeah, it's just the UK weather. Salt on the roads, they can't handle it. They're not protected like the German cars.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true as well. Because on German cars, you have all the plastic undercowlings, but this is just all left bare. So yeah, that's pretty good, mate. I reckon this has been quite a good buy, depending on what you paid for it. None of the exhaust mounts are rusted through, so that's all good. Floor pan's still solid on the wheel well.
Yep.
Got a little bit of flake there, but again, it hasn't gone through. Oh dear. What was that?
Bit of paint, maybe?
You hope.
Shall I bring it down a bit?
Yeah, bring it down a bit. So let's have a closer look at that.
Should be enough.
That'll do. So if you have a look on this side, if you have a look up there, this one, there's nothing wrong with this side.
Oh yeah.
That's mint. Okay. Yep. But then if you come onto this side, now that bit that just fell off, well, that was just it was just surface shit. It's not gone through. That's still solid. So maybe we can just do a bit of rust treatment on there so it lasts even longer.
Yeah. It's not a structural part. It's the crash bar anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll just clean that up and get it protected.
Yeah. And it will last it will still last a few more years.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Mate, I'm quite surprised. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think, was there one that you had to look at where you could actually literally get your fist through some of the bits?
There was holes in the floor. There was holes in the floor.
And that was the same age as well, wasn't it? 50, was that a 2005
that was
as well?
a 04, I think it was. Same facelift as well.
Yeah.
But
a lot worse.
It was bad. Okay. It was very bad.
So yeah. Well, so from my point of view, just to sum it up, if I was in the market for one of these, I definitely would have bought this car. So
it's a good sign.
Yeah,
good sign.
Good buy on that. As in good purchase, not good buy, but good purchase. Dude, you know what? It's a decent looking car. It doesn't look like it's been ragged all of its life. All right, looks like it's been through a few car washes, but that's easily sorted.
Yep.
Moving forward, what have you got planned for it?
So, well, dependent on the boss man approving my massive list of products. First thing I think we'll do is just, like you said, give it a service.
Yeah.
Just for peace of mind. Change the oil, change the filter.
I agree.
Just make sure everything's sweet, engine-wise.
Yeah.
And then we can start doing the proper mods.
Okay.
Main things I want to do to it: coilovers, wheels, exhaust, and an intake.
Okay.
They're the four main things that I think most people that know these kind of cars will know that transforms it, looks-wise and sound and handling and performance-wise.
Well, that arch gap definitely needs to be reduced. So, well, what coilovers do you think they're going for?
Tyne, which is...
Okay. They're massive in the JDM world.
Yeah, JDM's pretty much JDM specific. Green in colour, you've probably seen them about, but yeah, really, really good. Not too expensive. Okay. They're kind of mid-range, I'd say. Okay. But good for these kind of cars. Well, I'm going to leave you with Blade to explain what are the next stages. But for now, Blade, sweet, man. Good purchase. Thank you very much. I'm happy with that, and I can't wait to get it out on the road. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Nice one. Have a good weekend, guys. Right, so next episode coming out very, very soon. We're going to be looking into giving it a service. So changing the oil, changing the filters, as I mentioned. Just making sure the heart of the beast is healthy. And then I'm going to get it back on the ramp, get it up in the air again, and start addressing the crummy and scabby bits underneath, wire wheeling them back and just protecting it, just so it's going to last that bit longer. So if you want to see more of this and what I'm going to do moving forward, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.